Hi, welcome to Head Over Heels Tarot. I'm Head Honcho. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. Truly grateful. This is going to be a reader for the signs of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So either you are one or you're dealing with one. Crosswalkers is crazy. Cross watchers are always welcome. A crosswalker, clean house. All right. Either somebody likes the fact that somebody's house is always clean. That's what it's giving me. I'm honestly getting the energy of maybe you deal with people who aren't the cleanest, and maybe, or this person may have dealt with somebody who wasn't the cleanest, but when it comes to you or them, y'all not like that. Forgive me, I literally just woke up like 10 minutes ago. You'll have more regrets than me, and you feel like they'll have regrets. But also what I feel like, I just feel like you have a clean energy. Not even just like a clean home. Like maybe your car is clean, you know, maybe you spiritually cleanse, maybe, or maybe you just been doing some stuff, fucking spring cleaning in the fall. Maybe you've been cleaning the house and getting rid of people and things that ain't fucking serving you, doing you no goddamn good, or holding you back. Holding you back, holding you down. So they're gonna have more regrets that you let them go than you are. That's how you're feeling. So now what? Because I ain't coming back. I'm not reaching out to you. I'm not chasing you. And I also feel like this person is feeling like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because Pookie's gone. You're gone. You left. You exited. Stage left. I was so excited. You want to know what's fucked up? The thrill's gone. The thrill is gone. You were so excited about this person at one fucking point and they ruined this shit. Now you don't really give a fuck. So now what? Do I still have a shot? They want to know they still got a chance with you. The only way you got a fucking chance with me is in hell. No, I'm just playing. The only way that you got a chance is if you come back and some different fucking energy and some changes. Some changes need to be made to party. Please. It's time to grow up. That's the only way that you have a fucking chance with me ever again. Is if you grow the fuck up. Because it's time, baby. It's time, Boogie Butt. It's time. Clean house. Clean house is clarified by the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups. You feel like it was time to clean house because you're tired of dealing with stubborn people. You're tired of dealing with people who always want to do the blame game and the last one standing. And all right, well, we just going to have a draw. Or we're going to have a, what is it called? You know, back in the Western times where they used to, is it draw, duel, win, lose, draw, whatever. It's giving like, I'm not going to reach out. You're going to have to reach out to me and y'all both feel this way, but you're tired of the games. You need to clean house because you were tired of people who were fucking immature. No matter if they was family, friends, a lover. Tired. You have more regrets than me. Clarified by the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. You knew deep down inside that they was going to have all the regrets in the world for juggling you. You knew their life was going to be fucked up because your spirit team doesn't play about you. And you also knew that they wouldn't go, it was going to come a point in time where they wouldn't going to want to deal with nobody else because they see that ain't nobody like you. You knew that they would get pessimistic about the situation because they're oh so fucking spoiled and not that they're not getting their way and you don't give a fuck. You knew that they was going to be the one with regrets. They tried to make it seem like it was going to be you that was going to be left out and asked out and feeling all crazy. And maybe at one point you did. But see, the thing is this person lacks confidence. You don't. You got confidence. So girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. There's plenty more where that came from, Pookie. You knew that they was going to, whoever they juggled you with, I feel like you knew that this is all because of their fears. But now, with knowing the spiritual knowledge of what they went through and who they was dealing with, I feel like now you know that they're going to be fearful either of this person or to come back to you or really deal with anybody else because whoever the fuck they went over to go deal with did a number on them. So now what? Clarified by the Five of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So they want to know, now what? How do we have a peaceful resolution? How do we compromise? Because they regret risking everything. They regret being manipulative. And now that you've seen them for who they truly are, you don't give a fuck and you don't want to deal with them. Now they're like, oh, now what do I do? I didn't think they were going to leave. It says lacks mental clarity. So the funny thing is at one point you wanted the mental clarity. You wanted to know who, what, where, when, why, and how. But it ended up getting to a point where you felt like you weren't going to get the closure of the answers that you needed, so you no longer give a fuck. And since you don't give a fuck about them or the closure anymore, now they the ones wanting it. Oh, my. Now they don't understand. And guess what? When I didn't understand, it was an issue. When I didn't understand, you didn't give a fuck. So you think I care? No, this is what we do. We don't give a fuck about each other, remember? You were so excited to have this fucking breakthrough because you knew that y'all wouldn't let go of each other. Even though there was delays. You know you didn't want to cut this person off. We got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, Justice in reverse. Page of Pentacles. You were so excited to have this breakthrough with this person and get somewhere and see where it was going to go and finally get the truth and the mental clarity because you just knew it was going to come. I mean, they holding on to me, so they got to know that they was going to give me this. But to be honest, you feel like waiting around and waiting on this clarity and waiting on this breakthrough was a bad decision. Shit, it might have just been a bad decision to deal with them all along, all together. Because all you did was end up dissatisfied. And I don't know, maybe you feel like this person had mind control over you. They had mind control over Debo. Because at one point, you probably viewed either them pessimistically or you just viewed love pessimistically altogether. But I feel like confirmation was draining this person. And that was draining you in this relationship. Was this rude ass, bitter ass, manipulative ass person that they was dealing with. All the injustice that they gave you, they got right back. But I feel like you feel as if they got so caught in their karma and in this karmic cycle with whoever they were dealing with that you started to lose faith. You started to give up because they was just as corrupt as this person. So shit, obviously, maybe y'all belong together. Maybe you started to tell yourself this. Maybe they actually do belong together. Maybe this isn't my person because we're on two different vibes. They seem to be on the same type of frequency, that low vibrational ass and toxic ass shit. So maybe I was wrong. Or you were so excited for them to come out of this cycle and be with you and, you know. But now, you just want somebody that's like you. Just how they found somebody that was like them, you want to find somebody that's like you. Somebody who sets goals, somebody that's ambitious, that's consistent, they're grounded, they're loyal, they're dependable, they're faithful when you need them to be. And that wasn't your person. So now the questions are, is this even my person? Because we ain't on the same page, and it don't seem to be that we're ever going to get on the same page. And they want to know they still have a shot. Do I still have a shot? Clarified by the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. Lots of twos here. And the Page of Cups in reverse. So they want to know, do they still have a shot even though that their loyalty was divided and they was caught in the middle and they couldn't make a decision? They want to call a truce. They just had childhood issues, but they want to know, with all this shit that was wrong and that went wrong, do I still have a shot? Do I still have a go at this? Because all it did was teach me experience to be the man or the woman that I needed to be for you. So if I become that and I could show you that, do I still have a shot? Yes, that's the only way you got a shot, actually. That's actually the only way that you have a fucking shot. So, you know, figure it out. It's time to grow up. Clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups. Four of Wands. Death in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. And then we got the lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right, so the only way that you would stay with them, like you said in the cards, as the energy says, is if you grew up, right? So if you grow up, you stop the delays for us and for yourself and stop wasting your talent on people who obviously are not going to be in your life a year or two from now. Stop getting bored and doing what you need to do or whatever you want to do. Stop getting bored and going to see, all right, was there other options out here? No, just tell me you're bored. We need to spice things up. Instead of going to see what other opportunities. Instead of thinking the grass is greener on the other fucking side. And you go back over, you try to come back over here after you find out the grass is fucking fake. No, you need to grow up. You need to grow up and realize that you can't deal with somebody who want to get married and you don't. Fuck your friends, fuck the community that you come from, the people that tell you that you shouldn't. You need to grow up and start making your own decisions. You fear new beginnings and you hold on at the same time, and I'm not understanding, but you still resisting this change, repeating negative patterns, ignoring your intuition. So if that's what you're going to do, then you won't have a chance. And I am going to have to leave y'all in the cold and walk away. I don't give a fuck if you're my soulmate or not. I don't give a fuck how much love is there. But I'm not about to remain stuck with this person that got all these fucking secrets. I'm ready to release this pain and find a person that loves me, not be with somebody who don't want to put in the work on themselves or in a fucking relationship or a connection. I want somebody that's romantic, not somebody that's supposed to be an emperor and don't fucking act like it. Not somebody that just come in and charms me just to fucking use and abuse me or take me for granted. Yeah, I got love for you too. But just like you repressed your feelings, I can repress mine and say, fuck this whole thing. Because you ain't learning your lessons, baby. You're not learning your lessons. Ain't nothing else out there better for you. Keep going the wrong way. Or because if you keep giving in to your weaknesses, but then getting jealous that I may have somebody else or that I'm doing me just like you was, what the fuck was I supposed to do? But they want to talk. They want to talk because you learn to cope without their ass. And now they got regret for refusing your fucking offer. They feel like you moved on, healed yourself. You no longer want the fucking victory. You feel like you felt like it was a failure and that it was never going to happen. And now they feel like they got competition. And they feel like you got new relationships. So somebody's pouring into your fucking cup. But guess what? Whether that's the case or not, they neglected you. So what did you do? You worked on yourself. Even though you felt like you belonged with this person. Can't show you that card too much because, you know, they naked on there. But even though you feel like you belong to this person, you know this is wish fulfillment in the end, you still also packed your bags and said, you know what? I'm about to just go see what else is out there for me because, to be honest, it's not given that you're for me. You're for the people. You're for everybody. You're for the streets. You are not for me. So, I'm going to try my luck. Somebody's feeling fucking lucky. You're starting to feel like maybe I am going to get what the fuck I need somewhere else because, shit, you got what you was looking for somewhere else. Even though it wasn't what you was looking for, but you got it. You got it, Bookie. Damn. All right, so hold on. Oh, it looked different. That's Pisces. We got 8, which is Leo or August. And then this symbol is, I'm still learning. Don't judge me. Pluto. We got Capricorn, double Capricorn, and this is Venus, which is ruled by Taurus and Libra. I'm gonna do one more. Leo, more Venus, which is Taurus and Libra on the day of Friday, or 2, which is February, or Aquarius. So you could be having placements in these areas or in these signs or planets. Or you could be dealing with somebody who does. So that's your reading. And like I said before, thank you for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. Readings are 40% off. The link will be in the bio or down below, depending on where you're watching the video. Because I cross post now. I do too much, so I can't really keep up. But yeah. So get your personal reading today, okay?